Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode, we defeated a giant Dodongo, which was the boss, whose name I actually can't remember because it was a big, complicated Gorondongo. A lot of those sounds in it. We defeated it and obtained our first pure metal, the Crimsonine. This episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of extra stuff in the world, but not a lot, because we don't need to go back to the Temple of the Ocean King. Not a lot of stuff is actually open for us, and bomb shoes don't actually open up a great deal for us. Yet. There is something coming, but that is going to be in a little bit. So we're just going to do a little bit of stuff, then we're going to move on to the next world. Next world, like kind of like plot area, plot island. First off here, as ever, because we've got bomb chews, we can buy a bomb chew bag. This is the same as, you know, being able to suddenly buy a quiver once you've got an arrow or something like that. But something different happens here now. Not only do we have the bomb chew bag upgrade, but once you have bought the bomb chew bag, the bomb bag, and the quiver upgrade, all of which are from the shop, the shops will start selling something different. If we re-enter, this shop and every other shop in the world stocked by this woman, which is on the various islands, will now sell a heart container for 2,000 rupees even, in place of those two things. Cash is meaningless at this point, so we have a heart container. Wonderful, it's a great start. We're going to do a little bit of salvage first, so let's head back to the ship, and we are going to warp over to by Merkay Island. You did it, kid! The pure metal is all ours. Now we're a step closer to that treasure. I mean to Tetra.
What are you talking about? You haven't helped at all.
You've got some nerve, you glittery bit of whatever. We're all making sacrifices. Maybe it's just that time.
That gives us something to look forward to, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Linebeck?
Let's ship out and find the remaining pure metal. Yes. Alright, come aboard. I'd forgotten that he said something there after defeating the temple. And so here, south of Cannon Island, there is some salvage we can do. Oh god, at the top of this one there were currents going strongly from the left to the right. Now they're going strongly from the right to the left. It's a tricky one. And currents are even worse when you've actually got the bloody thing. Oh, see, look, I was literally pulling all... Are you shitting me? There you go, I was pulling all the way to the side and then... I'm gonna have to go repair the salvage arm after this if I even get up to the top again. Bloody hell. Oh no! Get away from me, you blowy bastard! Oh my god. This is a stressful one. Must be good. It won't be good. I can't remember what's in this one. Maybe it's son of ours, maybe it's just a bloody part I've already got. Hey, it's a part we've already got. It's the stone hull. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go to Merkay. I'm going to heal the salvage arm, and I'm also going to sell some of the ship parts that we've already got, which are duplicates. Then I will meet you back, actually, in the southeastern quadrants at the Omega Frog. Oh, we got hit by Jolene and boarded while I was on the way to Merkay. Great start to the episode so far. Well, we know how this dance goes by now. Psst, not again! I have one last thing to say! I'm not feeling well today, you hear me? Oh, that girl will never give up, I swear. Listen, this belonged to a friend of mine. You can have it, Doctor. Get 100 quid, which is not terrible. We're shipping out. Let's put these waters behind us. So, yes, now I'm actually going to continue on to Merkay, and then I will see you at the Omega Frog. So here at the Omega Frog, we're going to head north to a little bit of salvage there. You'll also notice I've made some changes to the ship. The hull and the chain and the anchor and the cannon are now all from the stone set. We've got the kind of pillar cannon, which is kind of cool. And I've switched up the wheel to be the insect wheel, because I actually really like the shape of it. I think it looks really cool as it goes kind of through the water. But yeah, so we've still got 4 kind of stone parts, so we're still getting a decent amount of extra stamina from that. Just thought it makes things up a bit visually, because we can. Right, let's salvage here. And in this one, we have got... Ooh, the golden handrail! A second golden part! That's very good. 2 out of 8 of them already is actually pretty good. I am 100% going to have to grind for them, but the more we get now, the less grinding we have to do later, which is always good. Anyway, you'll notice down there to the southeast is a third and final salvage point that I want to do before we head on to the frost-crowned isle up to the north, kind of east of this part of the sea. Ooh, Neptuna is kicking around, or a potential Neptuna. So we'll adjust our course actually to find that, and then we'll salvage following that. But I actually want to chase Neptuna down since it's on the field. That'll be a good intercept there, I think. God, it's moving fast. Not like that. Faster than me. Well, it's going to get away. I don't actually want to get too close to that island because I don't want to trigger some stuff, so I'm not going to be able to do Neptuna for now. These things happen. It is what it is. It's also moving very fast, and actually chasing it down that way doesn't really work. You need to try and see if you can head it off somewhere, and it's going to go up to the northeastern sea, which we haven't got access to yet anyway. So, there we go. Let's head back down there and salvage. Ooh, a stone chimney. That's a new one. Finally, yes, that is us done. It does look like that Neptuna has moved away a little bit, so depending on what it does here, we might actually still be able to chase it down, because I actually don't want to engage with the Isle of Frost immediately, because there's something else that is near it. Ooh, the Neptuna's circling back around. We might be unlucky here, guys. I'm going to adjust my route to be on it. Looks like we should intercept nicely with Neptuna. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, let's see what we got here. Is it going to be the legendary Neptuna, or is it just going to be a rusty swordfish? It's not jumping at all. It literally hasn't jumped yet. I have not got eyes on... Oh, that is just a regular rusty swordfish, I think. I already know. Couldn't see it. Oh, that might be Neptuna. I think we're in. Let's play this very carefully then. Yeah, because rusty swordfish are red, whereas this is a blue-looking thing. Fun fact, I've never actually done this side quest before, so I have no idea. As in, I've never successfully done it before, because, frankly, it relies a lot of just, like, tracking this thing down through the sea, and I never had the patience for it as a kid, so... Christ, look at the size of it! You caught the legendary fish Neptuna! It measures 17 foot and 13 inches. Fishermen swap tales of this mythical fish. Take it to the adventurer. Wonderful! I will do that next episode. But for now, I'm actually just going to spin my screens back around, and we're going to head up slightly to the left of the Isle of Frost. We're basically going to head... I haven't rotated my gamepad, so this is really confusing. We want to head about here, where there is something useful for us. Okay, it doesn't seem to be here yet. Let's have a little circle around here and see what we can find. Ah, there it is. There's a golden frog. So there's another handy little warp frog over here, so we'll stop. Oh, there we go. We got him directly. So this frog gives a little warp point up here that's just a bit quicker to get here than the Omega frog. This is the W frog, and again, it's not quite a W, it's that kind of weird thing there, but there we go. With that, we can actually now successfully, well, we could have done this anyway, but we are going to now approach the Isle of Frost and see what happens as we get close to that. Hey, what's the deal with all this ice? We can't dock, Doctor. But I'm having one of my brilliant ideas. No, really, do you see it already? Charge course around the icy island. We'll obliterate it all with the cannon. So what we have to do is, yep, we just draw a repeated couple of circles around it, like, say, 3 passes should probably be enough. And then what we have to do is, well, kill these guys, and a couple of cannon shots to each of these icebergs will knock it down kind of thoroughly. We'll probably have to circle around to some, and you do have to destroy all of them in order to proceed. So let's just put the speeder on. And there we go. Once we've got all of them, the island opens up for us to dock. I'm sure it didn't need those ice caps for anything. Alright, we blasted all the ice and sent it sinking into the sea. Hey, I wonder what kind of bizarre creatures are waiting to welcome us. Or they lash out at us. Either way, let's go there, Doctor. So, indeed, we can now get around to the other side and dock at the Isle of Frost. Well, kid, I was wondering what it'd be like walking on a big ice chunk. And now I know, it's real frosty. Phew! Well, as cold as it is, it warmed my treasure-seeking hearts. So, we can investigate, because this place is populated by these little weirdos. You, guy, you came from out there, outside the ice? Hey, what's your deal? Never seen an Anuki before? You gonna stare all day at us? Or can you talk, too? What? You wanna know about where the pure metals are? How should I know? You gotta take a question like that to the island chief. Me? No idea. So, yes, the people of this island are the Anuki. So we'll just go around and have a little chat to some of them. They're quite weird. Nobody thought the trouble between the Anuki and the Yuke was a good thing. So we Anuki and those hairy Yuke got together 100 years ago and entered into a little peace agreement. I see. Was it fair? Yeah, it was fair. Yeah. The Uke tribe that lives over in the ice field to the east are crazed animals. Those beasts are so crazy, I don't even want to get into it. That crazy. You, guy, did you hear the big news? One of those hairy Uke has sneaked over here. Huh? What do you mean? The Anuki are just really weird. The way they react to and stuff like that is just very, very bizarre. Anyway, if we head up here, the place we're actually looking for is the chief's house, which is just up here. What, you looking for the island chief's house? Yes, I am. You know, here's an idea. Instead of asking me, go read the signs they got around here. Thanks for that. Well, if you read this sign, as he suggests, it says, Island Chief's House. In we go. So this bearded fellow is the island chief. You, guy, I'm the island chief of the Anuki. You got a name, green guy? What do you say, Dr. Abu? So, Dr. Abu, my tribe's been having this trouble lately. I thought maybe you'd take care of it for us. What's that you say? You saying your name's actually Doctor? You sure about that, guy? Alright, whatever you say. Anyway, you want to know about the Azurine, right? I scratch your fur, you scratch mine. I guess. Well, this might get a bit long, so make yourself real comfortable. We Anuki have got one enemy on this island. They're the Uke. There was a lot of bad blood between our ancestors. So 100 years ago, we made an agreement. The Anuki live in the west, and those hairy Uke live over in the east on the great ice field. That was the deal, but now some tricky Uke has snuck over here. And he's taken one of my villagers. Now he's pretending to be him and living with us. So comfortable like. And now we come to the part where I need something from you. Find the Uke who's impersonating the villager and kick him out. Did you get all that? Do I have to repeat myself? Got it. Yeah, alright, go to the go to the Anuki estates up north, Doctor. When you get there, you gotta figure out... Oh, that's him talking again. When you get there, you gotta figure out which guy is actually a Uke. Uke are liars, every one of them. This one will lie to you too, so don't be gullible. Maybe if you find him, I might tell you where the Azurine is. Just saying. So, we have a little puzzle to do here.
What was that crazy island chief blabbering about? I get this weird feeling he's not telling us the truth. But we're here for the pure metals, we'll just have to be careful. Let's go find the Uke so we can get the pure metal, Doctor.
So, up to the north, these 6 houses... Jump off. There you go. These 6 houses you can see on the map are the Anuki estates. So, before doing anything else, we are going to go over here, because there is actually a little treasure here, which is hidden in this tiny little blob in the middle there. Look at that, treasure map. And that's back in the northwestern sea. Ooh, right near a warp point, that's handy. And note to this peg, you can tap on to jump up into it. Those are going to be very important next episode, but they're not for now. Let's go through all of these houses and work out what is going on here. So, I should have checked on the outside. So there's 6 houses here, and you've got a complex thing to work out. Dobo's house. One of these guys is a Uke, you gotta remember. They call me Dobo. You're looking for the Uke who's impersonating one of us, right? There's one easy way to tell you know. The Uke are all liars. And Mazo is honest. The guy never lies. I just had to get that off my chest. You know that kind of one of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth? And imagine that with 6 people. That's what we got going on here. Kumu's house. Yeah, I'm Kumu. And yeah, the Luke you're looking for is a liar. No doubt about it. I'd say either Mazo or Aru is lying to you. Just thought you'd want to know. You keeping track of this? Because it's fucking hard. I had to sit there with a pen and paper to work this out. Fofo's house. Yeah, my name is Fofo, you heard that right. I'm sure you know this, but the Uke, they do nothing but lie. And Gumo never lies. Just saying. Now, of course, I hear you asking, people could be lying about whether they're lying or telling the truth, and there is a little solution to that as well. If we talk to this guy, I'm Hintobo, I hear things, I know people, and I heard you're looking for the liar. I can give you a hint, but it's not going to come cheap. Give me 100 rupees. Sure. Okay then, listen up. Don't worry your head about the guys that say that other guys don't lie. The guys who say that others are honest won't lie to you. So, if you know, Dobbo says that Mazo doesn't lie, then Mazo is correct that Dobbo doesn't lie. But if someone says that someone else lies, they may be lying about that too. But if they declare someone else to be honest, they are doing so honestly. Why, you ask? Because then there would be 2 liars. Why, again, you ask? There's only 1 liar, so knowing that, looking at the ones who accuse others of lying, and you'll find your liar. Brilliant, right? No? It is the only way you can actually really work this out. This is Mazo's house, if we head in. They call me Mazo. I don't care if you believe me, but Dobbo and Dobbo only tell the truth. Just thought I'd say that. This is somewhat important because, as I say, he has said that he and Dobbo never lie, and because he is declaring others to be truthful, we know he is telling the truth here. This next house here we have... My name's Aru. Between you and me, Kumu is lying, and I'll leave it at that. Don't know if we can 100% trust that because he's accusing people of lying, as we know. And then the final house is... My name's Gumo. Either Fofo or Aru has got to be lying to you. I just wanted to tell you that. So, this is when I had to get pen and paper out and basically I drew a bit of a graph, write down all of the people and what each one tells us about the other, and there are a couple of key connections which matter here. Mazzo. Mazzo says that Mazzo and Dobbo never lie. So we know Mazzo has declared that Dobbo tells the truth, so we know that to be true. Dobbo also says that Mazzo never lies, so we know those two are fine, so Mazzo and Dobbo are off our list. Fofo says that Fofo and Gumo are both truthful. So he's declared himself truthful, but he's also declared someone else truthful, which means we can trust him that he is truthful and that Gumo is truthful. Gumo says that either Fofo or Aru are lying. And we know that Fofo is okay because I didn't write down this final part. But we know that Fofo is okay because someone else, I think it's Dobbo, and it's Mazzo that says that Fofo is also truthful. So the only person who is definitely, everyone agrees, is lying, including truthful people, is Aru. What's the funny look in your eye? It's making me nervous. You don't think that I'm the Uke, do you? Are you saying I'm the prime suspect? It's you. Get back, I said. Stay back. I'm innocent. If you come at me, I swear I'll have to protect myself. Don't come any closer. Think about what you're doing. Don't be stupid. All you have to do is say you made a mistake. Book him. Hey! How'd you figure it out? And I thought I had an amazing costume.
You're a Uke. You look so innocent. You look just like Aru. Don't do anything stupid and try to fight. Turn yourself in.
Be quiet. If you yell anymore with that squeaky voice. It drives me wild.
Ah, it's some kind of monster.
I'm gonna eat you!
No, I'm not tasty. I taste awful. Eee! I'm yellow, but I don't taste anything like a delicious fruit.
Oh, ugh, of course not. Well, I could try and make a run for it, but I guess I might as well give in now that I've been caught. As a show of good faith, I'll show you something good. Wait right there. Don't move.
Ugh. Ah. What happened? That was crazy, wasn't it, Doctor? Went through all the trouble of finding the Uke and he blew us away. But if we don't do anything, he'll just get away. It's not fair. Well, let's go talk to the island chief and tell him what happened.
Yeah, it's a weird one. All of the plot on this island is just a bit bizarre, I'll be honest. If we talk to this gossip stone, it's going to tell something interesting to us. Boing, draw a line between here and the island chief's house. Someone buried something along the middle, but who knows if it's still there. So draw a line from here to the island chief's house. Let's head to the midpoint of that line where it intersects the land. There we go. 200 quid. Not that we need any cash, but it is there. Let's head up to the chief now. Hey, guy, I heard the story, Doctor.
What? Already?
Ah, you did it. You scared the Uke right out of the village. Now the people can rest easy and sip on their savoury stew in peace. But, don't feel a little mad at getting blown away like that? Don't you want to get revenge on those Uke? Well...
yeah, of course we want to get revenge.
Do we? Of course, no one can resist a little revenge. I'm going to open up the cave to the great ice field to the east. The Uke are over there. Go get yourself all the revenge you can. That Azurine you're looking for should be in the Temple of Ice. You know I love ice levels. But yes, all that weirdness has now opened up the way and we're going through for revenge? That doesn't really seem like the motives that should motivate someone like Link, but there we go. I'm looking for bombs, because bombs are going to be quite handy going forwards, but everything just seems to be dropping hearts, so there we go. You guy, I got word from the island chief about you. You want to head through here or what? Their design is amusing. I can't quite tell if the flippers and antlers are just part of their suits or it's actually what they look like, but there we go. Anyway, if we go through here, we will come across a sign. Do not erase. The Uke's weakness is really simple. The Uke breathe deeply. Inhale. Mouth. Throw. Most of the message has been wiped off. It's impossible to read. Great. Well, inhale, mouth, throw. I think we know what that's going to be because there's a mechanic that's come up multiple times in this game already. Anyway, out here we have the Great Ice Field, and here are some Uke. Uke will kind of come at you, and then when they inhale, throw a bomb in their mouth, and they will be stunned. When they're stunned, wail on them, and they will die. Your own bombs can do this fine, but you do want to kind of, if you can, if there's some obviously kicking around, use bomb flowers just because they're free. But there are 6 Uke out on this field, and I am going to track them down and kill them. So, have the speeder on, please, Doctor, while we do that. And there we go, with all of them defeated, the way through opens. It said the Uke live out there on the Great Ice Field, and we killed all of them. I'm very concerned that our revenge, that we didn't really want to take, may have become a genocide? It's a bit icky, to say the least. Anyway, here, we get a little kind of a battle arena against the one who blew us out earlier, I think. He certainly has kind of similar colour to them. And he has a few more attacks where he does this kind of thing where he kind of wails on you. Unfortunately, this is where the blue fairy comes in very handy for just being able to block so much of that shit. But after a while, he will still do the old sucky, and then at that point, exactly the same maneuver, and then we can just kill them. Note once again these pegs everywhere. They are going to be relevant next episode. You may have seen a couple of ice chests around the Great Ice Field as well. Have a think on that. For now, we, I think, with access to the Temple of Ice, will hold the episode there. I complain a lot in a lot of things about ice levels. The ice temple here is actually pretty good. It's actually one of the better temples in the game. I actually really like it. It still has slippery, shitey ice physics, don't get me wrong, but it's still good despite that. So I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.